Today, we're talking about the historic flooding happening overnight in New Mexico, the new TikTok app and algorithm coming in just a few weeks, Donald Trump investigating the state of California for allowing boys to play in female sports, and YouTube is going to start demonetizing a ton of accounts starting in just a few days for AI content. So this was just announced a few minutes ago, but starting on July 15th, YouTube will only pay creators who use their real voice and produce original content. The following will not be eligible for monetization: reuse or repurpose videos, copied content, low effort uploads, so like reaction channels, and fully AI generated video. Especially with VO3 right now, everybody has been doing AI content and all this AI, Bigfoot and AI, all of this content that has been getting monetized on YouTube. And now that's not going to be the case. Fully AI generated videos will be ineligible. So that means that a few AI tweaks may be possible, but fully AI videos are 100% going to be demonetized. They are calling this a YouTube crackdown on mass-produced and repetitive content as concern for AI slop grows. Some YouTubers were concerned that the update would limit their ability to monetize certain types of videos like reaction videos or those featuring clips, but a post from the YouTube head of editorial says that's not the case. In a video published on Tuesdays, Richie said that the change is just a minor update to YouTube's long-standing YPP policies and designed to better identify when content is mass-produced or repetitive. Plus, Richie adds, this type of content has been ineligible for monetization for years, as it's content that viewers often consider spam. What he is not saying, however, is how much easier it is to create such videos these days. Everybody is able to create YouTube AI videos. You see them posted everywhere on Twitter. They're saying, learn how to make these AI YouTube videos. So everybody has been doing it. But there are also going to be a lot more people learning how to manipulate AI. It's actually going to be crazy what's coming on YouTube. The Attorney General Pam Bondi and the Secretary of Education Linda McMahon has announced a lawsuit against California for allowing men to compete in women's sports. Right here, Trump administration sues California over transgender athletes in schools. The U.S. lawsuit alleges that state policy is discriminatory, the latest legal clash between Trump and California, and the California governor has called this policy deeply unfair. On today, Wednesday, the Trump administration announced that they are suing California over state policies allowing transgender athletes to compete in school sports, alleging that their participation violates federal anti-discrimination laws. The lawsuit filed in court in Los Angeles claims that California policies violate Title IX, which affords legal protection against sexual discrimination. Pam Bondi said in an official statement about this lawsuit, not only is it deeply unfair, it's also illegal under federal law. This Department of Justice will continue its fight to protect equal opportunities for women in girls' sports. A spokesperson for Gavin Newsom said the state is following a 2013 law, 12 years old now, that no court has accepted the legal theory advanced by the Trump administration, and the California Department of Education conveniently declined to comment. If you're using YouTube and watching this video right now, there's a pretty good chance you also use TikTok. And TikTok is now apparently getting a new app that's coming out in September that will fully make the current TikTok go away by next March. Right now, TikTok is working on something called M2, which is just the backend software. The app will still be called TikTok. It'll probably be like TikTok US, if I had to guess. This is not fact. But apparently, TikTok has been secretly building this US-only version for months now. Just yesterday, we had a report from another news source that was not naming any names and was not the most trustworthy it looked like because we hadn't read anything from them. But this one, coming from Reuters, who is a very reliable news source, said this exclusive is that TikTok is preparing the US app with its own algorithm and user data. That's been the big thing, is that everybody is worried about the algorithm, me included. That is my full-time job is TikTok, and I do not want to use or lose the algorithm. But apparently we're going to be getting our own algorithm. It says over the past several months, TikTok employees have been working under tight deadlines to build a new US-specific version of TikTok by transferring and duplicating the application's code base, including AI models, algorithms, features, and user data from the global platform current employees at the company told Reuters, who requested to remain anonymous. The move could open the door to resolving the debate over whether TikTok can stay in America or not. And the new US app is designed to function independently, similar to Douyin, which is the Chinese version of TikTok. Users from outside the US will not find the American version on their app store. That means that the American TikTok is going to be completely removed from everything else, every other TikTok in the world, which is honestly really sad to see. Technical details of the upcoming USA app are reported here for the first time. The information first reported the information yesterday. While current content is expected to migrate into the new app, it remains unclear to what degree new content from global TikTok apps will be integrated into the US version. The new app is expected to use only data from US users to train its recommendation algorithms, further distancing itself from TikTok's global systems. As a result, most users will be recommended content generated within the US, which is fine, right? I feel like most of us here in America consume American TikTok content, but something that a lot of people want to know is all of our videos, are they going to transfer over? And all of our followers, are they going to transfer over? What happens with people that follow us from Canada or people from Mexico, people from other countries? It's going to be a lot like Lemonade, I think, where you had the app and you could click follow people that you also follow on TikTok. But unless they purposely go download that version of TikTok, they're not going to ever get that. So they wouldn't be able to just one-for-one mirror our followers over there, because what happens with all those people that follow you right now that haven't used TikTok in years? Even though they add to your number, they're going to completely disappear. So that is a terrible, terrible thing for TikTok. Following the deadly floods happening a few days ago in Texas, there was now another deadly flood happening in New Mexico last night. Look at this video right here. 18 inches was the river that rose to 20 feet in a single hour. It absolutely ripped homes away. And as you can see right here, look at how powerful it is. Look at the amount of sticks, logs, probably a couple dams that broke, and then it's going to crash into this bridge right here. Oh my gosh, 20 feet of water. Look at that. At least 3 people have died in this flooding so far. Here's that video, so you can see right there. Look at this. This is going to be that house completely floating down the river. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was absolutely terrible. It rose so much and 3 people have died so far. Luckily, it looks like this wasn't as bad as the Texas floods, as there are still 161 people missing from the Texas floods. But guys, I will keep you updated with this and everything else that happens around the world in news. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.